Angel Reese, Shaq on Angel Reese's podcast.
Yes, please. That shit was crazy.
What's up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode. Please like the video and subscribe. Our target is only 1,000 likes. Shaquille O'Neal, being one of the most iconic figures in basketball, has landed himself in trouble following his appearance on Angel Reese's podcast. During the discussion, Shaq proposed a controversial idea to lower the rims in the WNBA, sparking backlash not just for the suggestion itself, but also for the awkward comments about Angel Reese's outfit. Fans have taken to social media to express their discomfort with Shaq's comments, calling them inappropriate and outdated. The conversation started when Shaq shared his thoughts on how to boost viewership for the WNBA. He argued that lowering the rims slightly, similar to the net height in women's volleyball, could make the game more exciting, though his idea was quickly shot down by Angel Reese.
Angel Reese, Shaq on Angel Reese's podcast.
Yes, please. That shit was crazy.
It was
Crazy?
Yes, it was fucking crazy.
Please expound.
Elaborate.
So it's really disappointing because I love Shaq. Shaq had Angel Reese on his podcast.
No, he was on her podcast.
He went on hers. I saw the background right. He's on her podcast, and he's talking about. He's being playful, talking about marketing ideas, and he's like, if you would wear those short shorts that you wore on Wildin' Out, your sales would go through the roof, right? That's the basic gist of it, right? Mm-hmm. And she's trying to cut him off, and I almost wish we could play it because, you got to hear the discomfort. She tries to, end the conversation, change conversation. He says it again. And she's kind of like chill. Basically, the vibe is like chill. I'm just saying.
She said chill multiple times.
Yeah, she said chill multiple times. So for me, it was just creepy to me and weird. And I'm not saying Shaq had bad intentions. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what's in Shaq's brain. He seems like a good dude. Every time I've seen him, he's a great dude. But he's too damn old for that shit. Angel Reese is 22?
She's young.
She's young. I got kids older than Angel Reese. Angel Reese is 22 years old. Shaq is he's way older than me. He's in his 50s. Mm-hmm. You can't be talking to no young girl about her short shorts, especially when she's uncomfortable. And I'm not talking about if it's a different situation. But she's uncomfortable when you're too old for that shit. It felt creepy, and I think a lot of old heads should look at that video and realize that that's how we look when we be trying to holler at girls that's younger than our kids.
I saw a lot of young girls tweeting and shit was like, I hate when older dudes talk to me. It makes me feel like it was a whole bunch of them was just like, yo, somebody gets it. I hate that shit. Bro, go talk to somebody else.
Right.
You lost me at the end of at the last part of your statement though, which was when older dudes try to holler at a younger girl.
Not saying he did. I'm just saying that's what
we're talking about right this second.
Yeah, I'm not saying he was trying to holler at her.
This is someone that you invited on your podcast. Mm-hmm. This is someone who on air referred to you as a sister.
Yes.
So why is it the old guy talking to me in a creepy way, trying to holler or in a way that's making me uncomfortable versus an older athlete who is probably one of the best at branding and marketing and doing commercials,
arguably the best.
Right? Yeah, 100%. Why is it not that person giving me a great business idea?
You can give that idea.
I'm just asking a question.
You can give that in a.
I don't have a horse in this.
You can give that in a different way. But I think it's important to read the room too. She was uncomfortable.
That part is important.
She was not okay with it. I'm not saying, I don't think Shaq was trying to holler at her. I think he looks at her as a little sister and treats her as a mentor, and she looks at him as a mentor. But if your mentor is suddenly talking about your little ass shorts, that shit is weird.
See, and that's where my problem kick in at right there. Because y'all know I am super Angel Reese Hive. I don't even speak on something if she's not in a proper light. I won't even talk about it.
Good. I could have used you last week.
Yeah. But with all that being said, one of her biggest critiques about everybody else is that she's being sexualized. What do you expect to happen? Not saying it's right or anything, but you don't see a lot of the other WNBA stars claim that they're being sexualized. You also don't see them the way she presents herself.
Yeah,
there's a correlation there.
You can't argue about being hypersexualized by society if you wear things that are basically like, wow, look at me in a sexual way.
I disagree. I think there is a correlation. However, if I am 22 years old and I'm wearing short shorts, I shouldn't be shocked that there's memes about me. I shouldn't be shocked that there's 28-year-old men saying, yo, Angel Reese, blah, 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 blah. That's all fair game because that's what you're signing up for And there's nothing wrong with women being sexual and showing their bodies. They have a right to do that without being mistreated.
We're not talking about.
No, I know. I'm just establishing that so later on people don't say, well, what about?
I agree.
But a 50-plus-year-old man doing some creepy shit is not fair game just because I'm wearing short shorts.
It ain't just the short shorts.
Or
this
whatever.
ain't no one-time thing.
I'm saying,
It's
or whatever.
That's my point.
No, she be outside and she wears shit that 22-year-olds wear.
She makes sure to show off my shit.
Yes, but what I'm saying is
so people are going to comment on that.
Not just that. So the 50-year-old man now is supposed to be blind.
No, he's supposed to remember that he's a 52-year-old man.
But he did that by not sexualizing her and in turn giving her a grand business idea. And a few days later, I wish I knew the other young lady's name, the athlete girl, she signed, when her sexy pictures went out a few days later, she announced a brand deal.
The girl Jada.
This kind of reminds me of the
Ethica deal.
Yes.
I think her name is Jada.
This kind of reminds me
and
of
she
that.
got a deal for
Ethica.
the gym clothes.
Yeah.
So what would be the difference? Hey, it's the same thing we got on I want to say that's Bill Maher's ass.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say.
We
With,
got on
Hawk
Bill
Tua.
Maher's ass for the Hawk Tua girl when he sounded like a creepy old man saying, you should start a podcast and transfer your audience and do something with your notoriety. Not even a month later, she took his advice.
Her numbers was
and she has one of the top performing podcasts in the country. So
nothing wrong with giving advice. He sounded to people, including I can't say what Angel thought, but I know how she responded. She responded like she was uncomfortable, and the people watching,
Let me hear you in the mic.
like Ice was saying, a lot of the women watching were like, "Oh, I know how that feels. I feel uncomfortable when that happens." We got to take into consideration that what we're doing, regardless of our intentions, is making people uncomfortable. That has to matter. It's like when somebody says some racist shit. It's like, I didn't mean it to be racist. Yeah, but if we all felt like, yo, that was some racist shit, we might want to think about that.
See, where I shoot Shaq some bell in this though,
the word uncomfortable has turned into like.
Yeah,
it has.
Uncomfortable is a very, very overused.
I shoot Shaq Bell because he kind of all right. Look, if you constantly gonna be out here showing off, wearing the short shit, showing off, hey, dunk in it.
Yeah. Make some money off
Make some money off of it. That's now once she responded and showed that she was visually uncomfortable with that, I would have left it alone.
True. Right. True.
At that point, I would have left that alone. I'm not mad at him saying that though. It's like, yo, dog. It's like when somebody tell you, if you're gonna be out here shaking in your ass and showing, yo, go get paid.
But he probably looked at it as an OG that even if you tell you uncomfortable, I'm just telling you what I'm telling you.
And you know why?
And
know why I'm mad at the internet? The internet react without considering people's lineups. Like Shaq roster don't say to me that he got to be on air trying to bag or make Angel Reese uncomfortable.
I think
he's trying.
It don't seem like
I don't think he's trying. I think that's the point.
I'm agreeing with everything.
But he should be able to recognize that and pivot.
That's all I'm saying.
Sometimes, hold on, wait, stop. Sometimes the older niggas, when they telling you something, they don't give a fuck how they make you feel. It's just from the area they come from.
And that's a problem.
That's a problem. That's not the intent. It's like, yo, chill, ma, I'm trying to tell you something. You should do this. Can you imagine this?
I'm with him a little bit. Good advice is good advice, whether you're uncomfortable with it or not.
That's not true.
But I have to ask you for that. Well, first off, who are you to just volunteer this advice? I didn't need that. Don't matter.
You asked me.
Somebody that I
and that's his
you
that's
asked me, and that is my answer. I'm Shaquille O'Neal.
True, and if I'm looking at you like Lil Sis, right? Because I'm agreeing with everything I said. I think Shaq had great intentions. But if I'm looking at you like Lil Sis, no little sister wants to imagine Big Bro looking at my ass in the booty shorts.
Boom.
That's gonna make me feel uncomfortable.
There's no trust.
I think. Oh man.
I hear what you're saying. Ish.
Then stop calling me little sis. Hey, and let me stop calling you big bro. Because if I'm giving you sound advice and you think I'm imagining you in your fucking booty shorts dunking the ball, then we're not having the same conversation.
And you know where else this gets tricky? She's Reebok, signed to Reebok. Shaq and AI are like VP.
Legends, yeah.
So now basically, yeah, but now you can't. In today's society, you can't be sitting here making folks uncomfortable and they work for you damn near. You opening up yourself to some other shit now.
I mean, there's a legal piece to it. You're 100% right.
Everybody in society today, honestly, y'all are right, should have comfort.
Yeah. But it's also a way to do it. Joe, look at it like this. Look at it like this, right? Think about it like this. Think about it like this. If Shaq were having that same conversation with one of Kobe's daughters, right? You think he would have said it that same way?
He wouldn't have a conversation like that
Wait.
with Kobe's daughters.
Nor would he have said it the same way. Kobe's daughters are not podcasters.
And they're not out there posting and
I'm saying in the same
doing the thing,
Yes.
sexualizing themselves like she's doing.
No, I'm saying my point was, under the same circumstances, there are people who he would have treated differently in that way. In the same way that if one of my daughters was up here, none of y'all would have been like, yeah, them little ass shorts. Y'all would have, what you might have said to my daughter, right? I would imagine you would say, yo, all y'all young girls, all y'all kids out there dressing all crazy and stuff, why don't you use those same outfits to make some money, right? That's different than, I saw you in them little ass shorts, girl. It's the energy. It's not the advice that I'm criticizing.
But that could also
It's the way.
that could also speak to their level of comfort.
True.
If I talk to you like that and we fly like that, I might say it that way.
But a lot of times the problem is old men become predators in that way.
I'm not.
You know, a lot of OGs got the little sis, and they little sister, they get a little drinks, and next thing you know, they try and hit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times that happens. Or people pretend to be old heads till it's time to hit.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but I'm going to keep this in context. We don't know that. We don't know Shaquille O'Neal to have a history of that.
He don't.
And this is Shaquille O'Neal we're talking about.
But that's my point.
Also, all of that you said is speculative.